Good morning, Kyle Lowry from the Toronto Raptors. And Kyle, people are calling your Game 4 effort one of the greatest performances in Raptors playoff history. What do you think when you hear that?
Oh man, it's kind of humbling, you know, and the Raptors' history is such a good history, you know, and I can't say, you know, that's for everybody else to judge. For me, it's just one of those games where I just want to go out there and give it my all and try to get the win and be out there with my teammates.
How are you feeling right now anyway?
A little banged up, but, you know, it's the playoffs. You know, I'm happy to be banged up right now. I'd rather be here than on the beach right now, and I'd rather be sitting in this room talking to you and talking about the playoffs.
I appreciate your honesty. If this was a regular season game, would you be playing?
Possibly. You know, it's a good chance I would, but at the same time, you know, it's one of those things where the training staff probably wouldn't let me play. So, you know, with it being the playoffs, everyone's a little bit more lenient. Everyone's more, hey, you know, if you can play, go out there and play and do your job. And if not, then, you know, it's a serious problem. But for me, you know, it's controllable for me to be out there and be able to play.
What has this experience been like?
Exciting, fun, nervous, but more exciting and fun, you know, because it's an opportunity that, you know, I wanted to get the organization, the Raptors franchise, and get the fans back to the playoffs and have, you know, a reason to cheer and to be supportive.
What do you make of this drawn-out sked for this series? Has it been hard to get a rhythm at all?
You know, I think, you know, it's one of those things where how they set up with the TV and all that stuff. But, you know, it's giving us rest and it's giving them rest. But, you know, I'd rather, you know, play a day between. But you can't control it, so you can't worry about it. You just take advantage of the opportunities that you have. So you have 2 days to get treatment, rest up. You do that. And if not, you got 1 day to prepare. Then you have to take advantage and prepare in 1 day.
A lot of people have talked about Terrence Ross's struggles. What can you do to help get him back on track for this series? Because you've seen the explosiveness in his game before.
Just keep telling him to shoot. You know, he's playing tremendous defense right now, so that's where he's, you know, on that floor, he's helping us. But offensively, you know, it's his first playoff series. He's only going to get better. He's only going to get more rhythm. His feet's only going to get more wet. But once he makes 1, 2 shots, you know, I think the sky's the limit, and, you know, we just need him to make a few shots. But if he's not making shots, we got enough offensive power where, you know, we'll be okay. But his defense has been, you know, key while he's standing on the floor.
Okay, who's been the better trash talker so far this series? Kevin Garnett, Drake, or your GM Masai Ujiri?
I think probably KG. He's been a better trash talker, but that's what he does. You know, it's a Hall of Famer. You have to respect his trash talking abilities. But we're not fading into that. You know, we're kind of just going out there and doing our jobs and playing. Now,
you realize that you're not allowed to leave Canada this summer, right? Like, we're not letting you leave Toronto.
You know, I'm not even thinking about this summer, man. I'm thinking about tomorrow, games 5, 7:30. You know, that's all I've really been thinking about, and just getting my body right.
Okay, you're Philly tough. You've already shown that. So finish this sentence. In West Philadelphia,
born and raised. The playgrounds where I spend most of my days, chilling all, maxing all, relaxing all, cooling all, shooting some b-ball outside the school. One a couple of guys, we're up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. That's all I'm gonna give you. That's all I'm gonna give you right there.
Nicely done, Kyle. Very nicely done. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.